Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Thank you for joining for our 45-minute flow class. My name is Kristin, and I am really glad you have found your way to your mat. So thank you for showing up. For our practice today, I have a strap and 2 blocks. And we are going to set 1 block along the low long spine or part of the block, and then kind of creating with the second block a T. So that will support the back of the head, and this will support the mid to upper spine. Make sure your strap is close by. And take a little bit of time to come here. You might need to adjust. And I like to take my palms to the sky, and automatically right away, I feel my shoulders drop down towards the earth. I feel a gentle lift of the heart. Give yourself thanks for showing up to your practice. Hello, Jill. Thank you for showing up. So good to see you. So we've got our blocks on the mat here, 1 block supporting the length of the spine, and then 1 block supporting the back of the head. Strap is close by. Do a little bit of hips and hammies. Actually, we're doing heart, hips, and hammies. So 3 H's for today. And our reading as you settle into your practice is trust yourself to know what is right. Today is October 12th. This is today's reading from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart. Trust yourself to know what's right. Sometimes we find ourselves with people or in places we cannot adapt to. No matter how hard we try, no matter how we want it to work, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't fit. We are trying to jam the proverbial square peg into the round hole. Only what we're trying to jam is not a block of wood, it's us. Sometimes in situations like these, we revert to old ways of thinking, believing, and feeling. There must be something wrong with me if I don't like this, or this isn't working. If I try harder, control my emotions, jam a little harder, this square peg, which is me, will fit. Those are certain times where we may begin to feel confused, weak, scattered, or uncertain. We abandon ourselves, our emotions disappear, our passion wanes. We may begin sleeping, escaping, drifting further and further away. Our soul begins squirming in reaction to what we're trying to force ourselves to do. We may become physically ill. It's as though we are allergic to our surroundings. Sometimes we may spend years in the process, depending on what we are afraid to face or what we are afraid to lose. Other times, this process may only last hours or days. We can take as much time as we need to listen and take care of ourselves. But if we love ourselves, we won't torture ourselves for long because we know we don't have to. If a place or person or situation does not work for you, that is okay. We do not have to punish ourselves. We don't have to move away from ourselves. We can leave the situation. Trust yourself, your body, and your soul to know what is right for you. Learn to feel the energy of a situation, a place, or a person. If something feels right, you feel harmony mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If it doesn't feel right, don't abandon yourself. Leave the situation. Try something else until you do feel right. Take maybe 2 to 3 breaths together with me. Let's take an inhale. through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. One more breath in, feeling the back body expand. And breath out, feel everything soften. From this position, it's always a little tricky to get off or out. So bend into your knees. Go ahead and just roll slightly to one side. Remove the blocks. And we'll come back onto our backs. Good. And just notice maybe arms come out once again, palms to the sky. Notice if the heart feels a bit lifted or more open. Maybe you take a windshield wiper of the knees back and forth. Good, let's reach for our strap. Keeping the left knee bent, lift the right, strap goes around the right foot, extend the right leg to the sky. And here you might keep the left knee bent or send the left leg long. And try to keep the strap in a position that you don't have to have your neck or your shoulders off the mat. Take the support of the back or take the support of the mat for your entire back side, back of the head, shoulders, the entire spine. Give a little lift of the heel, reach with the heel, dropping the toes towards the nose. Sometimes these subtle little shifts in these postures really can take it to a different level, bringing us towards the edge in this posture. Good. Release the strap, bend the right knee and bring it in for a squeeze. Hands can interlace, coming to the right shin. You might notice if it feels better for you to keep your right knee in towards midline or open it out. Right knee towards right armpit. Coming into a twist here. So right arm can come out, left hand to right knee. Draw the right knee all the way over for this twist. Gaze can come right. Nice full breath in and out. Bring the right leg back towards center. We're taking a half happy baby here. So it's early on in our practice. If you look, my hand can't reach my right foot if I try to. So I'm going to take my right hand to the back of the right leg. And it's okay if the knee bends, and just take the knee out. If you might be able to reach the outside with still keeping the entire spine on the mat, but a half happy baby. Excellent. Bring the right leg to meet the left, coming into our Shavasana position for just a beat. Bring awareness, right side, left side. Good. Bend both knees once again. Reach for your strap. And we'll take the strap around the left foot. Extend it on up. Right leg can go long. Once again, take your subtle shift of reaching your heel up, dropping the toes down. This leg feels a lot tighter, a lot more tender than the other. So As we come to move different parts of our body, it's okay to bring that awareness of, gosh, this feels really different. That's not a bad thing. About 2 more breaths here. Bend the left knee. You can release the strap. Come to give the left knee a nice squeeze in. Good. 1 more breath here. As you exhale, right hand to left knee, bring it across for a twist. Left arm extends, gaze comes left. Bring the left knee back up towards center. Half happy baby. So we take a bit of an external rotation of the hip. Knee kind of comes towards the outside of the mat. And again, it's okay if you can't reach your foot here. You could reach for the shin, the back of the thigh. Good. Come back in towards midline and extend the left leg. 2 breaths here in our Shavasana. Let the arms be heavy and the legs be heavy. Big breath in and full breath out. Good. Let's inhale. And exhale. Good. Bend into the knees. Maybe take a nice windshield wiper back and forth. Just let this feel really, really good in the body. You can either roll off to one side, push your way up to a seat and over to a tabletop, or you might rock and roll along the length of the spine, if that feels okay for you. Eventually, we'll make our way to tabletop. No rush to get there. Once you arrive, move in ways that feel really intuitive for your body. One more breath. Good. Bring the right foot forward here. And if you're like me and your blocks are totally off to the other side, maybe come back and grab them. I like to take both blocks to the high setting. Right foot forward. And maybe you take a little lift of the heart here. If it feels okay in your body, you can take a little lift here. Maybe hands come to low back. Finding that same feeling of when we were on our backs in our first position. Good. Maybe bringing hands down to the blocks, taking a little lean forward, maybe dropping the right knee open, bring the right foot back to the mat, maybe just coming through this of an external rotation back in. Good. Lift, and we'll take right knee back to meet the left. Move the blocks towards the right side of the mat. Left foot comes forward. You might realign the blocks on the high setting. Oof. You can stay right here with the blocks for support. Or you might lift. Let's move a little deeper into this. It's to low back. Let's bring the torso forward once again. And maybe you try that movement of dropping the left knee open, left hip externally rotates, and bringing the left foot back, left knee back in towards midline. Good. Come to bring the torso back upright. Left knee meets the right. Maybe set the blocks off to the side. Any other movements here on all four that might feel good for you? Otherwise, find your way to down dog. Hips come high, head is heavy. Take a little lift of the tailbone towards the sky. Notice that lengthening along the backs of the thighs and the calves. A nice cleansing breath here. Always feels really good in down dog. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Take the gaze forward, walk the feet towards the hands. Let's reach for opposite elbows here. Just find a little bit of a sway if your hamstrings are still pretty tender. After those stretches, bend into the knees. Good. Release the hands. We'll take hands to shins, half lift. Come on back down to forward fold. One more lift. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Good. Take this nice and slow, hands to shins. Walk the hands up towards the knees, the thighs. Good. Let's just take the hands to the shoulders here and take a few circles back. Good. Circles forward. And we'll just come to find our mountain pose here. You can stay at the top of the mat. Good. We'll take a full breath in and release. Finding our first sun salutation of the class, reach it up. And we'll hinge forward to a forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. As you exhale here, step it back to find your high plank. Step the feet back. Good. Nice and strong here. Stay in plank with me. Knees could be up, knees could be down. Take 2 breaths. Good. One more breath here. Good. Drop down to the knees. Keep the elbows in at the sides. Lower all the way down, heart to the mat. Inhale, find your mini cobra here. Release. 2 more times, 2 more breaths. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Good. One more time. And release. Good. Let's push it back to child's pose. Hips come high and then hips reach back. Good. Just take a breath here. Good. One more inhale. And stay for the exhale. Good. Tabletop. And down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. As you inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees. Step the feet to the top as you exhale. In breath for a half lift. Exhale to fold. Good. Inhale, reach and rise. Good. Nice job, Jill. Come all the way right back down to our forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step the feet back. You've got the option to take your flow here. Lowering all the way down, taking your cobra, or lowering halfway, taking your up dog. Then we make our way back to down dog. Good. Let's take a breath in here and a breath out. Good. Gaze forward, bend those knees. As you exhale, step the feet to the top. Half lift, forward fold. Reach and rise. Way up. Good. Let's take one more round. All the way down. Half lift. Plant the hands, step it back, take your flow, or no, you can skip your flow here, okay? Take what you need, leave what you don't. And we make our way back to meet in our down dog. Let's take the right leg high with control, knee to nose. Good. Let the right foot plant. Left heel spins down. Set your foundation for warrior one. Inhale, lift. Good. Take the hands to the hips here. Your thumb comes into the right hip crease. Draw the right hip back. Left hand to the left hip or left butt cheek. Bring it forward as you bring your right side back. Good. Reach it up and then interlace your hands here behind you. Draw the knuckles down, pull the shoulder blades back, lift the heart. Good. Feel that really beautiful opening in the chest and the heart. Let's find our humble warrior. Think about still drawing the right hip back, left hip forward as you lean into this. Good. Great opportunity to peek. Your right knee is stacked over your right ankle. Good. Nice job. Your next inhale will lift. Take a little reach back of the shoulders, maybe lift of the gaze. Good. Release the arms up overhead. Find your high lunge here. So pivot onto the ball mound of the back foot, maybe lengthen your stance. Reach the hands back. Palms are facing down. So again, that same action of pulling shoulder blades, reach it forward here. You can stay in your projected lunge, or you might come into your airplane. Lift of the heart, lift of the chest, lift of the gaze. Reach the fingertips back. Nice, Jill. Good. If you wobble, that's okay. Good. Let's come back to our high lunge. Reach the arms up and flow the hands down to frame the right foot. Step it back either to down dog or opportunity to take a plank and a flow. Or maybe you come to tabletop. That's where I'm going. I'm taking a drink. So always give yourself permission to take what you need. Another breath, and we'll meet back in down dog. Maybe you craving a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Take the left leg high. With control here, knee to nose, round the spine, left foot plants, spin the right heel down. Set the foundation, then lift. Warrior one, each side's different. I need to adjust my stance wider. Left thumb this time into the left hip crease, right hand to the right butt cheek. Draw left side back, help the right side forward. Good. Once you've got that set, nice chill. Arms reach up. Melt the shoulders down, maybe a little lift of the heart, lift of the gaze. Let's interlace the hands behind. Draw the knuckles down, pull the shoulder blades, lift the heart. Good. Feel nice and open here. Then when you are ready, humble warrior. Left side. One more breath. Stay with me. Good. Inhale, nice and strong to lift. Good. Arms reach up back to our warrior one. With control here, shifting, pivoting to high lunge or crescent warrior. Right heel is lifted this time. Sweep the hands back, palms facing down. Good. Start to lean forward. When you feel ready, transition the weight into your left foot. Good. Reach the fingertips back. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Strong back of the right leg to lift. Good work. Controlled movement back to your high lunge. Good. Nice, Jill. Reach the arms up overhead. When you are ready, flow the hands down. Take the flow or back to your down dog, maybe tabletop, maybe child's pose. What does your body need? Good. Let's take a breath here together, meeting down dog. And a full breath out. Good. Let's take the right leg high, a little bit of added core work building on here. Right knee, right elbow this time. Bring it forward. Nice, lengthen. Cross the body, right knee, left elbow. Lengthen. Knee to nose, round into the spine. Good, right foot plants. Spin the left heel all the way down, warrior two. I'm gonna shift on my mat here. But you don't have to see the backside. All right, come on up, warrior two. Right fingertips reaching forward, left hand reaching back. Right away from here, lean it forward, reach it forward, bring the right forearm to the right thigh, gentle rest. Left arm all the way up and over. Good for our extended side angle here. If you lift the right arm, nothing moves in your posture. Take a little nudge of the left shoulder back in space. Good. Our side angle here. Your next inhale, bring it back to reverse, left hand to left thigh. Let the right arm reach. Good. One more breath. As you exhale, come into your side angle. One breath, one movement here. Good. Inhale takes you back to reverse. Exhale to side angle. Nice. One more round. Good. Come on up to your warrior two. Straighten into your right leg. Pivot the right toes to meet the left. Interlace your hands behind you, just like we did in our warrior one. Draw the knuckles down. Pull the shoulder blades back. Take a little bend in your knees here. We're taking a wide leg forward fold with the hands interlaced. Good. You might bend your knees to protect the hamstrings a little bit. Release your fingertips towards the earth. Good. Maybe take a little side to side movement here. Just check in. Walk your hands towards your right foot. Pivot the right toes towards the top edge of the mat. Step it back, high plank, right foot meets the left. Good, stay in your plank here, my friends. 2 more breaths. One more full breath in. Down dog as you exhale. Great work. We've got that sequence on the left side. When you are ready here, extend your left leg back with an inhale. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale to lengthen. Knee to nose, or nope, knee to right elbow. We'll get there, Kristin. Inhale to lengthen. Now we take knee to nose, round into the spine. Left foot plant, spin the right heel all the way down, set the foundation, and then we open up for warrior 2 on the other side. Each side's a little different, so reach the arms in opposite directions. Good, reach it forward. Left forearm to left thigh. Good, right arm all the way up and over for extended side angle. Nudge that right shoulder back. Good, feel nice and open in the right side body. Peek down. Stack the left knee directly over the left ankle. So that was a reminder for myself to rebend into the knee a little bit deeper. Good, your next inhale takes it back to reverse your warrior. Stay here. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, follow your breath here to your side angle. Good. Inhale back to reverse. And exhale to side angle. Good, one more round. Inhale back to reverse. And exhale. Good, warrior 2. Straighten into the left leg here, pivot the left toes to meet the right. One more interlacing of the hands. So you might interlace the hands. You might reach for opposite elbows. If you've got a reverse prayer position behind you, I can't do that. So that's okay though. Hinge at the hips. I can reach for opposite elbows. That works for me. So it doesn't matter what variation you take. The goal here is to bring the shoulder blades towards one another to open the pectoral muscles. So not only that physical opening, but the mental, emotional opening of the heart as well. Good. If you have reverse prayer or opposite hand to opposite elbow or interlaced hands, release the hands down towards the mat. But let's take a deep bend in the right knee here. And we're shifting all our weight into the right foot, extend the left leg. This nice side lunge. You might choose to grab a block. An option here. So right hand will stay down. To reach the left arm all the way back behind us to find the right hip crease. Good. Maybe gaze comes over the left shoulder. So left hand is reached all the way behind the back to find the right hip crease. Release the left arm. Let's reach it to the left side once again, and we'll take this to the other side. So bring the left hand down. Both hands help us move all the way over to rebend the left knee. This time, left hand stays down. Right arm reaches back behind and finds or works towards the left hip crease. Maybe gaze comes towards the right shoulder, flex the right toes up. Good, let's unwind, reach the right arm up, bring it down. And here we'll just pivot, left toes towards the front of the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right, down dog. Good. Let's come to bring the knees down, child's pose. Hips come back. We've done a lot of work into the shoulders and the heart space here, so you might scoot your hands a little bit closer to your child's pose here just to give the shoulders a bit of a rest. Maybe a little rock side to side of the head. Good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good. Come on up to tabletop. And we're going to come down to a seat here. All right. So we're going to take right leg long, bend the left knee in, and we're going to take right arm up, then take the right arm like you're karate chopping it over to the left, outside of the left thigh. I needed to scoot a little bit forward here. Left hand comes behind you. We're taking this nice little twist to the left. If this doesn't feel good for you, you can always take a nice open twist, left hand to the inside of the left leg and twist right. That would be a great option if you're pregnant or newly postpartum. See if it feels okay to take the twist to the closed twist, twisting to the left. Good, let's unravel out of this twist. Let the left knee fall open, left foot to the inside of the right leg. Grow nice and tall here. We're going to hinge over the right leg. Maybe your hands come to bring a little bit of love to the right calf. Maybe they reach the foot, maybe not, that's okay. Good. Inhale, come up to lift. Let's take this to the other side. So extend the left leg to meet the right. Bend the right knee here. Right hand comes behind, left arm reaches up, and then take that diagonal left arm or left bicep to the outside of the right thigh. And take this twist to the right. Good, let's unravel. Maybe take a little counter twist to the left. Let the right knee come open here, right foot to the inside of left thigh. Take a little lift and then take a lean. Long spine here. Good. Inhale brings the torso to lift. And what we will do here is make our way down to our backs for our final twist. So slide it on down. Let the arms come out nice and wide, palms to the sky, and just take windshield wiper of the knees. And it might feel good for you to just stay in this pattern of movement, or you might find a bit of stillness, letting both knees come to one side and gaze towards the opposite direction of the knees. Good, back up to center. And knees to opposite direction if you chose a static hold here. Good. Bring the knees back up through center. And let's take, we took a half happy baby on each side in the beginning of our practice. Let's take full happy baby here. So again, we want our tailbone on the mat to the back of the head. So to reach my feet, I need to lift my tailbone. So that's not an option for me. To keep my tailbone on the mat, I'm just going to reach for the back of my thighs. It's okay to take a different variation. You could even reach for the outsides of the shins. Draw the knees up towards the side body, towards the armpits. And maybe you take a little rock side to side here, like a happy baby. Good. Let's curl into a tiny ball. This time, lift the tailbone, lift the shoulders, the head, the neck. Take a nice big breath in here. And exhale. We find our final rest, our Shavasana. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Let's take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Let go. Stay fully present here, yet fully surrender. Let your body be heavy on the mat. Today, October 12th, trust yourself to know what's right. Trust yourself and your body and your soul to know what is right for you. Learn to feel the energy of a situation, a place, or person. If something feels right, or you feel in harmony mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, stay there. If something doesn't feel right, don't abandon yourself. Leave the situation, try something else until you do feel right. You may not always know at first when a thing, place, or person is wrong for you. But if you listen to your body and trust your heart, you can learn to tell when it's right. Good. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana if you need a bit more time. If you feel ready to transition your practice from your mat to whatever is next in your day, I invite you to take some big deep breaths, take some movement in your body. And slowly and steadily, we make our way to a comfortable seat. Hands come to heart. Let's drop our chin to our chest. Find gratitude for the ways that our body moves for us, breathes for us. Gratitude for this practice that helps us work through those challenging decisions to determine what is a good fit or what is not a good fit. So thank you for joining on this practice. Let's take one final collective breath to close today. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. Thank you for joining, Jill. Thank you. As always, my friends, the light and the love in me sees and honors the light and the love in you. Namaste. Jill, thank you.